everyone. So this review is for Beyond the Shoreline by Morgan Park. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, the details are in the post. And this is the video review, so Beyond the Shoreline by Morgan Park. This was very beautiful and very emotional as a story, and complex as well, actually. Brielle is struggling with falling in love with the kind of man she's dating, and Maeve, who is her therapist, is trying to help her work through her emotions about it and get to the bottom of whatever's causing the issue, that she's with this lovely man that she doesn't seem to love. But then it turns out that the man Brielle is dating is Maeve's brother. And as soon as she finds this out, that's it. She has to end their professional relationship. But their growing attraction to one another hasn't ended, really. It's still there for both of them, and a little bit silent in ways. There was a slow and melodic feeling to this story. It just carried me along in a way that matched Brielle's personality. She was very gentle and unsure, and the story, the pace of it and the feel of it and the way it was written all lent to that. Even the title lends to that. It just sounds peaceful, gentle, calm. And I loved the connection between her and Maeve and the longing they shared. But that remained known but unspoken. Like, for the longest time, they didn't talk about that. And it gave a sense of feeling like we knew a secret. And so I really felt for Brielle. She did have this lovely man. He was kind, he was sensitive, he was supportive, and yet she just could not work out exactly why she couldn't love him. He wasn't doing anything wrong. And then, of course, having a child that didn't help Brielle's situation, because she was also worried about the impact of her daughter being hurt by, this guy she brought into her life, and their family broke apart. She just was worried about what that would then have to do. So she had extra responsibility to consider in her decisions as well. She wasn't sure, and everything was okay. She was gonna just go along with that. And Maeve was professional and really kind about everything. And as soon as she realised who Brielle was dating, she immediately did the right thing for Brielle, and she made sure she wasn't compromising her own professional integrity. I could tell that having to do that really hurt Maeve, and she didn't want to do anything to hurt Brielle or her own brother. And in that respect, I think that's where Brielle and Maeve were so alike. They were empathetic and gentle, they were caring, they really, really worried about what effects their actions had on other people, but they were so well suited, and I just wanted them to be honest, rip that plaster off and just get on with their own lives. So it was a really sweet and lovely story that had me deeply invested from the start, and going through all kinds of emotions, and then in the end just left me really satisfied. And it stayed calm. It could have got all dramatic and really kicked off in the middle, and it didn't. It just kept lovely and calm, and it lifelike, completely lifelike. Showed the intensity of how caring and kind all these people involved in the situation were. Really accepting and loving and just really lovely. So I enjoyed every second of this, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Beyond the Shoreline by Morgan Park, which I hope you will. If you've read Beyond the Shoreline, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share and let us know. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to-read list, or you're super intrigued and thinking, yes, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye.